since I was here last, we had a meeting of our athletics directors, and we discussed it. Decided at that time there were very different perspectives within the conference about whether we should have policy or not, and whether practices are open or closed, and whether we should all be reporting at some standard or not. We also, looked at what other conferences are doing, and there's no other conference that's got a policy except for the ACC, which is completely voluntary. So we decided, until there's a national approach to this, national policy, probably doesn't make sense for us to do anything within our conference, but we'll discuss it again during the offseason.
Best team this year?
Best team you've had.
Best team I've had?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I'm asking.
I know, and my answer is I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it?
You talk about the thing it matters to the whole country. People want to know.
People want to know?
Sure they do.
What do you think?
I think it looks like it.
What's your name?
I want to know more what you do.
What's your name?
Steve Greenberg.
Steve Greenberg says it's our best team?
Yeah.
I'm with Steve. We can agree. We'll agree to agree.
Yeah, we knew that coming in that we were going to have to score, and we just had to take care of the ball offensively because we knew if we had to get the ball back to that guy, he was going to score. And we came out hot, and then they come back firing, and I think that's just kind of indicative of what kind of team we had because even though they kept coming, we had an offense that kept scoring as well. So it was, like I said, it was a great team effort.
Were you surprised at all at just how easy it looked to score against SC defense?
It's definitely not easy. Our guys, again, man, our guys are just so awesome to be around. And again, a young group, but we made a bunch of kind of in-game adjustments and stuff that they didn't even blink. And
I appreciate you all being here. I don't know why you're interviewing me because there's a whole lot of offensive players. And I'll tell you what, though, our kids. I will say this: regardless of the score, one thing that still shines through is that our kids persevere. They understand that sometimes SHIT hits the fan, and we're used to when it hits the fan, that it's chaotic, that we're used to saying, hey, let's just go and keep on going, and those kids just kept on going, and somehow, some way, like I said, I'll probably repeat myself, but we got the win, and I'm very, very happy that I'm walking out of the Coliseum here with that we're walking out of the Coliseum here with a W.
It was a hard-fought game the whole time. It was a street fight. I got a little bloody, got a little battered. We had to take on linemen. We had to do things we hadn't done in a while, and we just knew that we were going to have our work cut out for us. And I think that we came up there and we really performed. We had to make some stops. We played against a really good football team today. We knew that all we had to do was just make sure that we get more stops than they did. So I think we were successful.
we just came out here to get the W. There's no extra incentive. There's no extra anything. We just came out here for the game.
What was it like to break the Mike's record in front of him?
That was cool. My best friend. Sorry, but I'm happy I did it. Thank God.
It must make you feel pretty good that Kenyan rushed for an Oregon record.
Yeah, you can't say enough about Kenyan. I feel like I was giving him high fives the whole time because he kept finding the end zone. We're all gassed and he's flying down the field. It's just exciting to be a part of such a great performance and get a win. And hopefully we can get ready for conference week.
Oh yeah, definitely can score. I believe that. I do think Alabama could be the NFL team too. I think both of those are very true statements.
We have a lot of guys that rotate in, like Nick Cody and Marty Stevens. Guys like that can come in and there's no drop-off in talent at Oregon. That's the thing that separates us from other teams, We pretty much have 10 starters. It's not just because I start the game at guard doesn't mean that the guy coming in behind me isn't any much better or worse. He's just like the same guy,
We were just trying to get stops every play, and it seemed like we were in the right place in the right time, but sometimes we just got there a little bit too early. Got a lot of a lot of pass interference calls that we probably could have prevented if we just played a little bit looser and waited for the ball to get to the receiver instead of trying to go over the top of it.
Talk about your defensive backs on Lee and Woods in particular. Was there a game plan for that? Or?
Yeah, we were trying to stop number 2 and number 9. That was kind of number 1 priority for us.
I think we proved a lot to ourselves, and I think that's big for us because that just continues to grow our confidence. We figured that we had to go all 4 quarters that we were ready, and I think today was just a good confidence booster for us.
I think we answered that pretty well tonight. Offensively, they
as a high-powered offense, I wouldn't want to go against that offense. You know, defense, we made enough plays to get us the win. But that's a great team right there. Great athletes, great coaches, but they just show that, you know, we had a great week of preparation, and they came out on top of it. You know, we put up a big score.
They're such a great team. I mean, they're so talented across the board, and you know, our guys knew what we were in for, and I think they started with that mindset last weekend. And on Sunday and Monday, just turned our attention toward SC and had a great week of prep. The same old boring story, but that's just an outstanding team. And you never know how it's going to turn out. We'll take it 4-2 or 6-3 or whatever the score might be tonight.
Kenyan had a special night.
Yeah, he was again outstanding. Just had a couple of fantastic kind of broken plays. Had a couple that were really cleanly blocked. But I mean, what a tough dude. Great homecoming for him for sure.
I mean, Kenyan's one of the great leaders on our team, and he just stepped it up with his play today. I thought he was just every single time he touched the ball, he was fighting for as many yards as he could. Whether it was the first guy making contact, the second guy making contact, he was always trying to fall forward every play. I think that's what helped him this whole game, breaking through arm tackles and was able to get to the outside and use his speed.
Man, Kenyon's a great player. You know, I just feel like we still have a lot more accomplished, and he still have a lot more to accomplish. So, I mean, and I just God bless the offense. You know, just working hard, and also our defense was staying there and holding them down.
New territory for you, left guard.
Yeah, brand new.
Feel good?
Feel great, man. Came out healthy, and just any way I can help my team is great.
Was that? I mean, did you know all week that you'd be going into that?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Monday was my first day at guard.
What was the learning curve then? I mean,
it was quick because of the learning curve that I experienced through left tackle. Obviously, you work in tandem with the left tackle in the center, Horonis Grasu, and Tyler Johnstone did a great job communicating with me all week, and Coach Greenwood was patient with the development of it. You know, I don't know what we're going to do next week, but I just know what we did this week, and we did a great job, our whole line.
You know, the one thing about this team is they're passionate about football. I mean, they love practicing. And it's awesome to watch these guys practice. I know I don't let you guys, but it's awesome to watch these guys practice. So.
Full 4 quarters all the way. When you get back to Eugene, how many guys are going to be hitting the cold tub first thing in the morning?
I know I'm probably going to be the first person in there. I'm a little beat up. I had to take on linemen, fullbacks, running backs, tight ends. I was taking on blocks, just making tackles.
Right.
I'm a little beat up myself. I can say the same for everybody else. Everybody, we're a little banged up. It was a tough game.
This seemed like the most physical game of the year by far from what's happened. So.
And they totally gave us their best shot. They were a very physical team.